Okay, so welcome back. This is part two. I'll be covering some of the other games. This is a three-part review because YouTube have cut the damn videos down, so I can only do 10 minutes. I mean, I complained about that before, but it's such a fucking problem. Okay, so this is Billy Bob. Basically, you just have to shoot these cowboys while they come out of wherever they come from, really. As you can see, they've cloned the same thing from that fucking Sidewinder game where you use the sight. The reticle thing in the middle flashes red when you shoot to simulate shooting a bullet. There's a sound as well, but it doesn't really do much. Okay, so you just shoot these guys down. You have health and bullets, which kind of makes sense, but at the end of the day, it's the easiest fucking thing ever, and you rarely die anyway, so you just shoot them down, keep shooting people, and eventually you get to level 2. So that's that basically. You just shoot more fucking stuff. The same as the first level, like I said before, the music's changed and that's it. There's nothing else to it. The music's changed, the settings still the same. Just don't see the point really. So you're just aiming around, shooting these guys. And that's basically it. And you might think I'm doing well here, but I'm actually not. It's just the general piss take of difficulty on this game, which is easy as hell. The more you play this game, the more things you see that they've copied from other games. You'll see a bit later on that the gun or the hand holding a piece of licorice there has been copied from this in another game. So now we'll move on again to a game called Sharks. Now the basic idea of this game is I think you're some kind of diver and the sea is being invaded with sharks and the waves are, I don't know what they're doing, they're pointing in some kind of direction for some reason. So yeah, you shoot these sharks and they just burst into a ball of shit basically, swimming in the sea, and the other thing you notice is they can't kill you. So this game really has no objective whatsoever. You can't avoid them because they can't kill you anyway, so just shoot the sharks. There's no score, there's no nothing, so this game really has no point or objective whatsoever, so that's the end of that. Okay, this one's called Knockout. Now this is a two-player game, but I just wanted to point something out whilst I was playing this. Right, even if this is a two-player game, you can't hurt the other person. So even if two people do play, you can't do anything. And I'd also like to point out why everybody in the crowd is wearing a bandana over their face. I have no idea why. And they look like they're from Terence and Phillip. So yeah, I'm punching away at this guy, nothing's happening. And that's the end of that really. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you could jump in boxing either. This is Echo. This is about as boring as it gets when you come to games. It's basically a crap version of Simon Says where you have to copy whatever happens on the screen in the same order. I think it's boring personally. I mean, other people might find it interesting and it might get quite difficult later on, but I find the controls let it down. As you'll find out in a second, where I didn't even push a button and I still lost. So there you go. That's Echo. That's me out of that one. I mean, my general mission was to try and find a game worth playing on Action 52, but as you can clearly see, it doesn't happen. Right, now this is where the real fun starts. This is a dog that likes to cross a road because he's left his toys on the side of the road, so you come back across and you just got to live them to the side. It's like Frogger, really. I mean, except it's not, it's Dogger, if you like. So I don't know why a dog would leave its toys on the other side of the road anyway. So yeah, you just keep going across the road. I mean, the traffic isn't really that challenging because it comes at such a speed you can avoid it anyway. So yeah, you're just this uninspired rat-looking dog that just likes to cross the road and look in right to left constantly to see if there's anything coming. So there's what, level 1 complete. Yeah, that's basically all you have to do, the whole game. So I'll be crossing the road again now. And you just pick, there was a newspaper and a ball. You pick them back across the road and then you just cross the road and do it again. So that's that. So anyway, I think I get really bored and I want to see what happens if you get hit by a car. So I'm just crossing the road doing what I'm doing. This game does make you bored beyond belief. So that's level 2 complete. As you can see, there's virtually no challenge to it whatsoever. Nothing really makes any difference to the way you play it. The traffic doesn't get any faster, and it makes no fucking difference to what colour the light is. And there's me getting hit by a car. You disintegrate and you turn into fucking shit on the floor. That's basically all that happens. So I quit that because it's boring and unchallenging like every other game on this fucking stuff. Okay, this is Mousetrap. This again has no fucking challenge at all. You just run around and collect the cheese. And you might think the cats are your enemies, but they're not. They don't do anything. They're just animated pieces of crap that fly around. So you just run around, collect the cheese. It's just like a Tom and Jerry knockoff, I guess. I mean, a mouse wearing a red shirt that looks quite scared of the cat, but the cat can't do anything. And the cats like music. They've got a banging hi-fi system in the background there. So yeah, again, there's 2 soundtracks on this, level 1 and level 2. They just alternate between levels. If you get to level 3, it'll go back to level 1 music again. Same thing as last time. Just run around, collect the cheese. Nothing can kill you, so you can just do whatever you want. You might as well just see how quickly you can collect the cheese if you're that interested, because the cats can't actually do anything to you, so just run around and collect more cheese. Yeah. So I managed to get to level 4 before I got bored. Don't ask how. Running around, collecting cheese. There we go. La 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 la. Cheese is fun. End of that. Right, okay, on we go. Ninja. Right, now this game sounded quite cool. I like the music and everything, and the fact you look like Ninja Gaiden for a start, which is a bit strange. But then you play the game, and you realise that it doesn't work at all. And like 99% of the games on this, it's broken beyond belief. Those red ninjas, I'm guessing, are supposed to be the enemies, and you can't kill them, and they can't kill you either. So that basically means the only thing you can do is run and jump. Just jumping around the levels, not really that much fun after you've been playing this game for a few hours. So I decided to just throw a few more and see if I could actually kill something, but it didn't happen, so I just carry on jumping around. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to a game called Spidey. Right, now this game, I really don't understand. I don't understand what the point of it is. I don't understand what the hell you're supposed to do. And I don't understand why there's ants on a fucking spider web. Okay, so there happens to be another spider crawling around, but I'm not quite sure what he's supposed to be doing either. Maybe I'm wrong, this might be a 2-player game, but it doesn't really have much of a point. I don't understand. None of the buttons do anything. You can just move around as a spider, doing nothing again. I guess it must be some kind of physics problem. Like every other game on this, you can't actually do anything. Okay, now this game really takes the biscuit. The obvious idea is, I can tell before you start, is to catch the fucking apples as they fall down. But you can't catch the apples because some fucking dildo's left a fucking hole in the bottom of your bucket. God damn it. So you can't catch anything, all the apples fall past you, and the music is irritating. And that basically finishes off this game. You can't do anything, the apples fall straight through the basket, and you're screwed. And that's just it. So I can't say anything else about this, except you can jump, which I'll demonstrate in a second. I don't know why you can jump, because it makes no difference to catching any apples whatsoever. I didn't demonstrate jumping, fair enough.